welcome or welcome back to Yoga with Stephanie. My name is Yogini Steph. I hope you're well today. So today we are going to ignite our inner fire, ignite our light, heating up our bodies. So let's begin. Starting laying on our backs. Grounding ourselves to the earth. Feeling that connection to the earth. Just with each exhale, we're going to relax our body deeper. Finding softness, unclenching your jaw. Finding that softness in the body. Lovely, and bringing your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug here. Interlace your fingers behind your thighs. Inhale, straightening those legs, doesn't matter how straight we are today. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, bend the knees. And inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, bend those knees. Lovely. Straighten the legs, point the toes, most ballerina feet. Flex the foot heels to the sky, toes towards you nice and wide. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Rotations one way. And rotations the other way. Come into stillness, give yourself a nice big hug, gazing towards your chest. Lift your nose up towards your knees, making yourself as small as you possibly can. And starting to rock forwards and back. Massaging the centre of your spine, picking up a bit of momentum. And next time we come up, holding boats. Lovely, nice open proud chest, engaging those belly muscles, switching it on, rocking it back. Lovely, and hold in boats. Nice proud chest, rocking it back. Woo! Holding boat, I love doing these. Rocking it back, holding boat. Softening the jaw, nice and unclenched, rocking it back. Holding boat. Last time, rocking it back. And holding boat. So hold there, pointing through the toes. Maybe you can go a bit lower. Switch it on. And lifting ourselves all the way up to a nice easy seat position. Whatever easy seat means for you today. Ourselves up nice and tall, head over heart, heart over pelvis, shoulders back and down away from the ears. Nice heavy elbows as well. Lovely. Hands coming down by our sides. Inhale, right arm up to the sky. Exhale, side stretch. Pulling that top arm back, gazing up to the sky if that's available for your neck today. Rotating our chest up. Seat bones nice and even. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, bringing it down. Switching sides. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, fingers up to the sky. Exhale, bringing it down. Lovely. Right hand to our left knee, left hand behind us. Lifting up nice and tall. Deep breath in. Exhale, twisting, looking over our back shoulder. Each inhale, we come out slightly to lift. Exhale, we twist. Head turns last. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely, coming back to centre, switching sides, lifting up nice and tall, deep breath in. Exhale, looking over our back shoulder. And again, inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale. And coming centre. Lovely, lifting up to all fours. Tabletop position, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, fingers spread nice and wide, middle finger facing forward. Slight engagement in our belly. Inhale, dropping our belly, chest up, chin up, looking up. Exhale, chin to chest, curl the spine, push the mat away Inhale, dropping our belly, chest up, chin up, looking up. Exhale, chin to chest, curl that spine. Lovely, and again. Cow pose. Cat pose. And cow pose last time. Cat pose. Lovely. Coming back to our flat back, our tabletop position. Nice strong belly. Left arm forward, right leg back, pointing through those toes, gazing between the hands, trying not to collapse. Staying up nice and tall, engaging those glutes. Deep breath in. Exhale, elbow to knee, push the mat away from you. Inhale, extend. Nice strong belly. Exhale, elbow to knee, curl that spine. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Lovely. Inhale, extend, really stretching in both directions. You can stay here, or you can ping that back leg up, holding on to your foot, pressing your foot into your hands, lifting that knee up, gazing ahead. Nice open, proud chest, opening up our throat, finding our balance. Breathing. Lovely. And with control, bringing our leg all the way, hand all the way down. Right foot comes to the top of the mat. Hands frame that front foot. Gaze ahead. Nice open chest. Knee over ankle. Hips nice and square. As we inhale, rising ourselves all the way up. Engaging those inner thighs, hugging it all together. Maybe hands come down to prayer in front of heart center. Maybe the hands come to the floor. So we lift that back knee off the floor. Lovely. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands come into prayer in front of heart center. Pressing into that back heel. Left elbow to the outside edge of our thigh. Finding that rotation. Maybe you can gaze above your top shoulder. Lovely. And coming back to center. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale. Woo. Hands all the way to the floor. Stepping back into your plank pose. Taking your vinyasa. Inhale here. Exhale. You can drop the knees, chest, chin, belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Gazing towards your toes, fingers spread nice and wide, shoulders away from the ears. Feel free to bend one knee, then the other. Come into stillness. And dropping onto our knees, coming back to our tabletop. I'm going to switch the other way so I can show you. Same on the other side. Knee over ankle, gazing ahead. Tucking your back toe, hips nice and square. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands come down to prayer in front of heart center. You can put your hands to the floor, or you can lean forward slightly. Lift that back knee up. Pressing into your heels, engaging those thighs. Lovely. Turning our upper body to the left. Looking our right elbow over the outside edge of our thigh. Seeing if you can gaze above that top shoulder. Lovely. And coming back to center. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands come to the floor. Stepping back into our plank pose. Take your vinyasa. Inhale here. Exhale, roll forward, drop the knees, chest, chin, belly, untuck the toes. Inhale, rising up. Baby cobra or cobra, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, tuck the toes. Hips to heels. Voice went a bit there. Downward facing dog. Feel free to bend one knee, then the other. Lovely. Come into stillness. Engaging out your dry breath. Inhale, we can bring our hips to our heels. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, hips to heels. Exhale, down dog. And again, inhale, hips to heels. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, hips to heels. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Big step forward with our right foot, followed by our left foot. Lovely. Feet coming together, deep bend in our knees. Lovely. Dip and scoop into our chair pose. Lovely. Hugging ourselves in. Belly button in and up. Weight goes into our heels. Deep breath in. Exhale, straighten our legs, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, nice and long in our spine. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the floor, big step back with our right leg, followed by our left leg, plank pose. Push the mat away from you, engaging our belly, deep breath in. Exhale, dropping our knees, chest, chin, belly, untuck the toes. Inhale, rising up. Cobra or baby cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Big step forward with our right foot. Left heel lands, hips nice and square. Deep bend in our front knee. Inhale, rising up. Warrior one. Lovely. Exhale, hands framing that front foot. Stepping it back. Plank pose. Take your vinyasa. Lovely, hips not up too high, deep breath in. Exhale, dropping our knees, chest, chin, belly, untuck the toes. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, down dog. Lovely. Big step forward with our left foot. Right heel comes down, hips nice and square. Knee over ankle, rising up. Warrior one. Lovely. Exhale, hands to the floor. Stepping it back. Plank pose. Take your vinyasa. You can come into a low chaturanga or full chaturanga. Coming slightly forward. Elbows in by our sides. Bringing it all the way down. Lovely. Untuck the toes. Inhale. Resting up, baby cobra. Press into the pelvis. Cobra. Or lift the knees for up dog. Lovely. Exhale, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Big step forward with our right foot, followed by our left foot. Deep bend in both knees, dip and scoop. Arms all the way up. Lovely. Sinking into our heels. Lovely. Deep breath in here. Exhale, forward fold. Straightening our legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice and long in our spine. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the floor. Big step back with our left leg. Followed by our right leg. Plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, bring it down, either chaturanga or half chaturanga. Inhale, rise up, baby cobra, cobra, or up dog, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Big step forward with our left foot. Right heel comes down, rising up, warrior one. Relax those shoulders. Lovely. And hands to prayer in front of heart centre. Turning our body, opening out warriors two. Lovely. Gazing off our front middle finger. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands to prayer. Bending our front knee. Back leg comes up. Foot nice and flexed. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, Skandasana. Lovely. Inhale, warrior two. Whoop. Exhale. Cut. Relax the shoulders. Warrior one. Lovely. Opening up, warrior two. Hands to prayer in front of heart center. Lovely. Inhale here. Exhale back to our warrior two. Inhale, hands to prayer. Bending our back knee. Straightening our front leg, Skandasana. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, Skandasana. Inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last round. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely. Back to our warrior two. Warrior one. And taking our Vinyasa. Lovely. Plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale. Coming down. Chaturanga. Half chaturanga. Inhale, rising up. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Pressing into our fingertips, backs of the knuckles, elbows of the hands, chest towards thighs, hips up nice and high, drawing your belly button in and up towards the spine. I'm going to turn the other way so you can see me. Lovely. And taking a big step forward with our right foot, keeping that right foot nice and bent. Back heel comes down, and the over ankle rising up. Warrior one. Drawing our right hip crease back, relaxing the shoulders. Lovely. Opening up to our warrior two. Lovely. Gazing off your front middle finger. Inhale, hands to prayer. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, rising up. Straightening that front leg. Flexing the foot. Skandasana. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely, keep it going. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last round. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely. Back to our warrior one. Lovely. Exhale, hands to the floor. Stepping back into our plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, dropping our knees. Chest, chin, belly. Inhale and tuck the toes. Rising up. Exhale, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Gaze in between the thighs. Or in between the toes. Chest towards thighs. Pressing into our fingers, back of the knuckles. Elbows of the hands. Deep breaths in and out. Big step forward with our left foot. Followed by our right foot. Feet together. Deep bend in the knees. Deep and scoop back into our chair pose. Sink those hips into the heels. Deep breath in. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Shoulders away from the ears. Nice strong core. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the floor. Coming onto our knees. And sweeping our legs round. Coming onto our backs. Soles of the feet to the floor. Hands by our sides, palms facing down. Walking your heels up towards your glutes. Feet hip distance apart. Hands to the floor, palms facing down. Pressing into the mat, tilting the pelvis up to the sky, lifting the hips, coming up vertebrae by vertebrae, let the shoulders roll down your back. Engaging those glutes, try not to let the knees splay out to the side. Gazing up to the sky, breathing. Lovely, and slowly vertebrae by vertebrae, bringing it all the way down. Give your knees a nice big hugging towards your chest. Lovely. Arms coming out by your sides or resting on your ribs or above your head, bringing both knees over to the right hand side. Option to gaze in the same direction as the knees, up to the sky or over your opposite shoulder. And looking up to the sky, lifting those knees up through centre, all the way to the other side. And again, you can gaze in the opposite direction to the knees, same direction as the knees, or up to the sky. Hands going wherever feels good for you today. Nourishing our bodies, not punishing our bodies. Savouring ourselves alive. And lifting our knees up through centre, give yourself another big hug. And explosion into our Shavasana. Legs up nice and long. Arms by our side. Soles of the feet can go onto the floor if that serves your body better today. And closing the eyes. Letting the effect of today's practice settle in, feeling your inner power, that prana running around your body, settling in your life force energy. Taking a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Starting to wiggle the fingers and toes, circling the wrists and the ankles. Lovely, blinking the eyes open if they're not already there. Give yourself a hug, or take a stretch. And roll onto your favourite side, using your top arm to push you all the way up to a nice easy seat position. Head comes up last. Hands meeting to prayer at heart centre. Lovely. Feeling the connection between your hands, your connection to your inner light, to your inner fire. Feel free to join me in an Om. If not, you can listen and feel the vibrations in your earbuds, or the room, or say it silently to yourself. Deep breath in for the Om. And namaste. Thank you for coming. And I will see you in the next one.